Oh shit, hold up. Bruh, is it not? Hold up, y'all. Shit. My head cut off. Okay, this looks good. Okay, I think we're good now. Hey you guys, it's Nuna and I'm back again with another video for you guys today. So, as y'all can see by the title, today I wanted to do an update for y'all. So, basically I wanted to do an update of me living in Atlanta. I got my phone here because I had to write a list so I won't forget certain things and certain topics to touch on. But I think this is going to be a good video. Sorry, I keep looking over here because I keep seeing a squirrel climb up the tree. It's annoying me. But anyway, it's gonna be a good video, and y'all know I'm not gonna be nothing but honest with y'all, so make sure y'all give this video a like. If y'all can just put any comment, like an emoji, anything, like 100. Actually do this, put a 100 emoji in a comment if you still watching this far. Can you at least do that? Like, a comment goes so far. It literally takes 1 second. So like, comment the 100 sign, and subscribe. I'm about to forget the most important part. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, so I'm checking in with y'all. So before we start, I just want to say that I'm such a real person that if we don't last long in the same environment, it's because you can't take how real I am and how blunt I am. And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? People like the fake stuff and people don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? That is one big thing about this whole agenda I have for y'all today. Okay, anyways. First things first, I want to touch on networking and collabs in Atlanta. So, I'm not gonna lie, like, networking in Atlanta, it's fun. Collabing with people in Atlanta is fun. And one thing that I can say about being here, networking and collabing with people, they make you feel comfortable, and they actually want. It's not like it's not like one-sided, basically what I'm trying to say. Like, they want to collab with you and you want to collab with them. So it's like mutual, and it's when something is mutual, it just feels 10 times better. So y'all content or whatever comes out is just 10 times better because y'all both want to do it. So that's one thing I can say about Atlanta. Like, people here, if you hit them up, you don't have to be scared to hit nobody up. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're from Atlanta, you don't have to be scared to hit nobody up. They're going to, if you reach out to them, they're going to reach back out to you. Like, and I'm not saying everybody, because, you know, I'm not talking about celebrities or nothing like that. But some celebrities are cool down here, just to let you know. But I'm just saying, majority of the people here, because they have that hospitality, like, they don't mind networking. They see you grinding, hustling. They don't mind taking the time out of the day to network with you or to do a video with you, a YouTube video, or even just to give you advice and tips. Like, that's one thing I can say down here, they'll do. So I do love that. And you'll meet a lot of people. You might meet somebody with hella followers and they're willing to network with you. So you don't have to come to Atlanta thinking, oh my god, I only have 1 follower on Instagram, oh my god, I don't have no subscribers, nobody's gonna want to collab with me. That's not true. Literally, people want to collab with people with no following more than they would want to collab with somebody with a higher following. They'll rather collab with you. So don't come here thinking like, oh my god, I want to be a social media influencer, I don't have no following, nobody's going to want to do collabs. It's the total opposite here. Like, they'll want to do collabs with you if you don't have a following. Like, literally, they don't care. Long as they see that you hustling, you on that, like, your drive is there, they with it. And I'm telling you the honest to God truth, like, they're with it. Since I've been here, I done met a lot of people. I done collabed with some people. Y'all might probably already seen that. I done met so many people here, you know what I'm saying? And it's just nice. That's just something nice. Like, where I'm from, Buffalo, New York, it's not like that here. So it's just, I can see the difference. Like, it's just easier. If somebody know how to do something, you can ask them a question. They don't mind giving you advice or helping you out compared to New York. You know, New York is a little different. So that was new to me, and I like it. I like that, actually. Next topic, traffic and driving. So, you know, before I moved here, I already knew, because I was watching so many YouTube videos. I was asking, like, my friends who lived here and, like, my cousin who lived here. I was asking them questions, and they already done told me. That's the first thing they say. Traffic is crazy. You're going to be in traffic for so long. Cars don't know how to drive. And when you watch people's videos and they tell you that, just believe them. It's the honest to God truth. It's just New York City vibes. Like, it's really, in my opinion, it's worse than New York City. Like, it's worse. And you're just gonna have to deal with that if you're trying to move here, like, point blank period. But this is just my update telling y'all, like, traffic is terrible. Like, literally, I'm gonna tell y'all this little story. It's like 2 seconds or maybe 5 seconds. But anyway, so I'm probably 0.5 seconds away from my exit to go home. Literally 0.5 seconds. Do you know that the GPS went from 1 minute to get home to 30 minutes, and I'm staring at the same exit? Like, that's how bad traffic is. Like, it's no joke, you know. It's not a joking matter. So that's why people say, like, when you move here and you know you gotta go to work, make sure you get up an hour earlier, because people be rushing. People know that it's traffic, and they'll still try to bum rush you or beat their horn or won't let you through. And it's like, nobody's going anywhere. You're not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Where do you think you're going? You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going nowhere. So that's annoying. Traffic is annoying. That's why sometimes I don't even come outside at certain times, because it's just like, I don't want to be bothered with that. But if you live on the outskirts, it's really not that bad. But if you're passing through Atlanta, midtown area, like downtown area, like, is you passing through or you going by, you're gonna be sitting in some traffic. Like, point blank period. Ain't no way of getting around it. Like, you're gonna be sitting in traffic, and that's just something you're gonna get used to if you move here, or that's just something I have gotten used to living here. Next topic, the food here. So I'm from Buffalo, where the food is good, and I know what good food tastes like. So literally, y'all, let me see. So I've been to a few good restaurants where the food is really good. Like, I'll drop some names. I'll drop some names here for y'all to see, and I'll put them in my description so y'all know about them. But literally, I don't know, I think because I live here, I haven't did as much things as I would if I was visiting. So, you know, when you visiting on vacation somewhere, you trying to go to every restaurant, everything. But because I live here, it's like, it's no rush because I'm here. So I'm always going to be able to go there. So I haven't been to a lot of restaurants, and I still have to go to a lot of restaurants. But I've been to quite a few restaurants, and the food is actually good. And I would expect nothing less, because it's black people in these kitchens. And that's one thing that I will say that I do love, is that black people, like, not to get off of this topic, but 1 second. I love that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I first came here, like, I knew this is Black Hollywood. Black people here, black people there, black people there. But, like, when you see it, it's like, damn, like, they are not lying when they say that. It's like, black bus driver, black waitress, black cashier, black accountant, black people behind the gas station, like, black people at the hair stores, like, black people, like, everywhere. And it's new to me, and I love it, because I just want to see people like me. Like, when I look up, I want to see people like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just motivating, and it's just comfortable seeing people like me in different positions and different titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, I just love that. But one thing I will say before we get back to the food topic is, when I first came here, like, okay, so for waitresses, for example, I don't know if this is just me, but, like, I don't know, because I'm used to when a black waitress, like, they're going to have an attitude, or, you know, they're going to say something smart. Like, that's already betrayed, like, was stabilized in my mind. Like, that's how black people are. So when I go to a restaurant, my demeanor would be up here, because I got to prepare if you finna say something smart or not. You know what I'm saying? So my demeanor will already be here. And being here in Atlanta, or living here in Atlanta, I had to learn to put that demeanor like, stop judging people before, like, I had to learn that, like, and it's not more so judging, it's just that my environment where I'm from, like, that's just how it is. Like, you gotta be ready because you don't know what's finna come out her mouth slick or his mouth slick. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see a black person that's not a black person, but I'm trying to explain it so it's just not, I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but if you get what I'm saying, just let me know if you get what I'm saying. But that's how it was for me. But then when I come in, I'm like, oh, they're nice. Hey, how you doing? You know, they're nice. They're not on no like none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to change my demeanor when I enter restaurants or places and things, because there's black people everywhere. Just because you see a black person don't mean they finna be on 10 with you. You know what I'm saying? They're not. So that's one thing I want to say. But as far as foods, like, I went to Harold's Chicken on Old National Drive. Make sure I go to that one because there's few, but the other one is nasty. If you go to the one on Old National Drive, it's so good. Go on a Sunday where they got all the sides, soul food sides. I had the lady who makes the salmon fish, bless her soul.
Bless her soul, y'all.
Because when I tell y'all that salmon is seasoned to a T, I could have went back there and kissed that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, that food was that good. And it was the salmon. The salmon, you can taste every little flavor, and it wasn't dried out. It wasn't nothing. That, go to Harold's Chicken on a Sunday, get that salmon. I had mac and cheese. I had greens. And I had yellow rice. All of that was good. Like, I never went to a restaurant and cleared my plate to where I didn't need a to-go box. I never did it in my life. When I went to this restaurant, I didn't have no to-go box. It was nothing on my plate. Like, if y'all watch my old my video, the stripper video, vlog video towards the end, we went there. And I put a picture of the plate before and after, and y'all see it. Like, I tore that food up. So, it's some real good food down here. So, that food was really good. Definitely, when y'all come here, obviously, try the food. The food is good. I'll do a whole food video if y'all interested in different foods and restaurants to go to in Atlanta. So I'll do that for y'all if that's something y'all interested in. But the food is really good here. Even like when you go to lounges and clubs, their food is really good at the lounges and clubs. It makes you want to go just to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real good. So next topic I want to talk about is clubs and lounges here. So since I've been living here, yes, I've been going outside. And something I have noticed is here in Atlanta, there's not a big difference between a club and a lounge. That's something I learned while living here. Like, there's not a big difference. Like, they say they going to the club, we go to the club. The club look like the lounge. Ain't nothing but couches. You know what I'm saying? And here in Atlanta, like, I don't know, like, if you go to Miami, Florida, like, the girls, they're going to wear their heels. Like, you're going to get dressed up. You're going to wear your dress. You're going to cleavage out, like, all of that. And I'm not saying they don't do that here in Atlanta, but it's not a necessity. Like, it's not a need to dress like that. Like, you could go to the club in Atlanta and you'll see, you know, girls, they got their hood outfit on. They got sneakers. They got, you know, they just give party vibes. So people dress like they're going to a party in a club, though. You know what I'm saying? So that was something new. I'm thinking, like, okay, I gotta wear heels, I gotta wear heels, I gotta wear heels. No, you don't have to wear heels to these clubs and these lounges. You know what I'm saying? And something else that I realized is that a section here, they're couches. Like, if you go to Florida, like, there's sections, like, sections. And Atlanta is just couches. And they're right near the people that don't have a section. It's not a big separation. It's like, you got a section and we don't. Like, that's what it is. Since I've been here, I haven't been to a club or lounge and not been in a section. So, I'm getting a little bougie when I go to the club. Like, I want to go if we ain't in a section. Because, like, if you don't have a section, it's like, because you don't have a section and a lot of people don't have a section, y'all just bumping each other and y'all just standing there looking goofy. You look goofy if you don't have a section because you're just standing there like, okay, you can dance a little bit or whatever, but you just looking at people in the section, they're lit, and you're just standing there like, get a section, and you're gonna go to the club and lounge. Like, if you're not gonna get a section, or your folks don't got no section, or your homies ain't got no section, or your homegirls ain't got no section, stay home. Like, turn on YouTube and listen to some music in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I move here, I'm like, oh, the club's gonna be stupid lit. No, I mean, I'm not saying it's not lit. I'm saying, I'm thinking like, oh, the club, like, it's about to be, how I picture the club is not how it actually is in Atlanta. It's the same as a lounge. A couch, people, music, DJ. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Something else that I learned here, living here, like in the sections, the people at these clubs, they will be trying to play you. When you get a section, you get bottles. I didn't know this. This is a secret. I don't know if they do this at every club, but the one club, I'm going to keep that to myself, but the one club, they literally use, if you leave your bottle, they'll use that and pour it into another bottle and then give it to somebody so they don't waste liquor. Yes, they do that. But yeah, I've learned that about being here at these clubs. Also, living here, I've noticed, like here in Atlanta, like when you go to the club and you look good, because you're going to look good going to the club. I will hope you do. You know what I'm saying? The niggas, they going to pay your way. They're going to pay your way. Like, if you and your homegirl go to a club and there's niggas there, you're going to get in for free. Like, somebody's going to pay for you. And, you know, if they don't, then you just in the wrong place. Because that just never happened to me. And I'm not saying go there with no money, somebody going to pay for you. Make sure you still have your bread. Just in case. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's normal here. It's normalized here. Like, if they see you and they think you pretty, they're going to pay for you and your girl to get in. And they're going to let you in a section. That's just how it is here. So, that was new to me because, you know, me, that's not, people not doing that in Buffalo. You know, that's not happening. Like, make sure you have your own shit. Make sure your friend got her own shit because y'all finna get your own shit to get up in here. You know, that's how it is. So, that was a shocker to me. I'm like, oh, you finna pay for mine? Okay, I got my own money, but if you gonna do it, okay. Like, it's just normalized. So, I like that. I like that. So, that's something I liked here, well, living here. Club and lounges, like I was saying about the food. Their food is good there. Mostly everywhere in Atlanta, they have a hookah. So, yeah. And I feel like here in Atlanta, it really depends on the DJ. Because you might go to the club and it might not be lit the day you go because the DJ that's in there that night. And people might be there tomorrow and they lit. You was like, I just was there yesterday. That shit wasn't. But it's because of the DJ and the days. Like, the days matter. And don't get me wrong. Every day in Atlanta, there's something to do here. Every day in Atlanta, there's something to do. But you got to know what days, what places to go on what days. You know what I'm saying? So, that's something that I've learned living here. Let me think. Something I have noticed going to these clubs and lounges is like, it's not, I don't want to say it's not lit because I'm going to be lit anywhere I go. If I'm going to a club, I'm going to go get lit because if I'm going to just be, you know, not lit looking around, I could have did that. I could have did that at home. I'm not going to no club to just look around. But in Atlanta, the niggas and most of the bitches here, most of the females here, they're just going to sit looking pretty, which is cool. You know, do this, looking at everybody. That's so whack to me. I ain't gonna lie, that's so whack. And the niggas, they're just, like, I don't know, like, in New York, at a party in New York, the niggas is lit, like, dancing, like, rapping, like, the niggas here, they got the chains on, don't know if they fake or real, got the chains on, they're big, they're just standing there, got their cup in their hand, standing there looking around, looking for bitches to bag or whatever they doing. It's just so whack. Like, go home. Why'd you here? Why'd you here? Go home. That's just how I feel about it. You killing my mood. Why are you here? Go home. Like, that's just how I feel about it. Like, why you in this section taking up room? You just sitting here looking. You're not even lit. Go home. Like, that's how I be feeling. But, hey, I guess that's the thing in Atlanta. So, yeah. Get used to that. Like, if you lit, get used to people gonna be looking at you like, and I don't care. I'm gonna get teed. I'm going to the club, to the lounges to get teed if I'm going. So you could look, you could stare me down. I don't care. I'm getting teed up in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I've learned living here as well. One thing I did forget to mention, y'all. So if y'all under 21, you're just under age point blank period, you still can get in these clubs and lounges. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, in other states, it is a big deal, but all you gotta do is just pay the security guard. They gonna let you in. Like, point blank period. You just gotta pay the security guard to let you through. And then once you're through, you gotta pay to get in the club if it's not free that night. But yeah, that's just how it is. Like, they ain't really tripping. I mean, if you got a, you know, ID, then you straight most of the time. Sometimes they can, you know, they can tell. But most of the times, if you with people and you got that ID, just be like you forgot it, because just don't do it. Just let them pay for you to get in. Just leave it in your bag, you know. That's one thing that I do like about Atlanta though. Like, anybody can get in these clubs. You just gotta have money. Like, if you got money, you could do just about anything if you got money in Atlanta. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally anything if you got money. Next topic. Weather here. I like the weather here because I'm from Buffalo, New York, so it gets cold. Here, it don't be cold. Like, their cold and my cold is two different colds, so it'd be like 40, 50 degrees. They got on bubble coats, on clear coats, and I have on a hoodie because, like, I don't be cold. Like, that's not cold. Y'all don't know what cold is, but I don't be cold. I like the weather here. It be hot. I don't have no problem with the weather. I love the weather here, so I ain't got no complaints. The weather is good here. Places to go. Now, I want to make a separate video about this by itself because it's like, it's so many places to go here, and there's so many places I haven't gone here, like I was saying earlier. But like, just know that here in Atlanta, you'll have to live here for years to do everything. Like, it's new stuff coming up every day, and then there's old shit that you just never heard of, or somebody just told you about yesterday that you never knew about. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff to do here. Like, when you hear people say that they're not capping or just talking, like, there's a lot of stuff to do here. So just know that. You come in here and it's a lot of stuff to do, point blank period. Let's see what else we got to talk about. What else we got to talk about? What else we got to talk about? Scammers. Let's talk about scammers. So obviously Atlanta is a whole bunch of scammers, tons of them everywhere you look. Bitches and niggas, like, they're scamming out here and they don't care. Ain't low key with it. Like, if you meet a female or you meet a male and you ask them what they do, like, oh, I'm a yammer, like, oh, I'm a yammer. Like, they don't mind saying what they do. But the people I ran into, they don't mind telling you, like, telling me, like, they're a yammer. Like, they're blunt and honest with it. So there's a lot of those, females and niggas, like I was saying. Also, scammers, like, obviously real scammers who make money off scamming, and then you got scammers like, oh my god, I'm happy I moved here because I've noticed so many things about people in general, and then just life. Like, it's not always what it seems, especially here in Atlanta. Like, it's not always what it seems. That's why, like, y'all be on Instagram and y'all might see something, y'all just like going with it. Like, no, it's not always what it seems. Literally, it's not. You'll see females, your favorite Instagram models, and males, and it'll look like they got their own penthouse, they got their own townhouse, they got their own big house, or got their own apartment. They don't got it, never had it. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody else's crib they posted up in front of. Or it's either somebody else's crib they posting up in front of, or they're sharing, which is fine. But how you presenting yourself like it's just yours is not fine. Like, they'll act like it's them, like this all me. Nah, it's not. It's you and your cousin and your brothers, like all y'all. That's all y'all, not just you. But they'll make it seem like it's just theirs, and it's not. Like, that's scamming. Like, that's scamming as finest. And your favorite Instagram model who act like she a boss and got this and that and that, she's staying with her best friend, they living in an apartment together, but y'all don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So just know that everything is not what it seems, especially here in Atlanta. Like, everything is not what it seems, especially in Atlanta. Everything is not what it seems, especially in Atlanta. Like, I had to keep saying that because y'all just need to know, like, everything is not what it seems, literally. Your closest friend will be lying to you about the way they're living. They'll act like they're driving this car. It's not theirs. It's their cousins. It's their dad's. It's rented. Like, I don't know why people lie so much here. And actually, I do understand it. Like, people lie here to keep up with what they think is the hype in Atlanta. Like, that's what really goes on. Like, people pay to keep up an image that they think matters. Like, that's all it really is. Like, they're keeping up an image that they think matters. Oh, I gotta lie about driving this truck, even though that ain't even mine. I rented it out on Toro for a week, and I'm gonna rent it out again next week just to keep up an image. Like, a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. A lot of people, they might have chains on, designer down from head to toe, and be broke as hell in real life. Like, no money. No money. But you ain't gonna know that because they're scamming. Like, you won't know that. Like, they will trick you. And something else to know about scamming here in Atlanta, like, the smallest thing they'll scam you for. Literally. Like, somebody tried to get me, but I ain't no dummy. Like, you ain't about to, no. Literally, me and my friend was going to a club, and we was about to park. And instead of paying for parking, we found a park where it's free parking at. So we pulling into the park, about to park. Dude come up to us with a high yellow vest on, like he's a parking person or ticket person or whatever. Walk up to the window, roll the window down, I crack it. Yo, yeah. Y'all gotta pay $15 to park here. I said, where? It say free parking Saturday and Sunday. He said, nah, if y'all don't want y'all car to get towed, y'all need to pay. It's $15. Y'all gonna have to pay $15 or y'all car gonna get towed or whatever. I said, I'm not. My friend started to get some money out first. I said, no, we're not paying him. I said, no, we're not paying him $15 to park here. It say free parking right there. I'm not paying you nothing. And then he said, yo, y'all car gonna get towed or y'all gonna have to move one or the other. And I said, bro, we not moving. You see what the sign say? I see what the sign say. So why, as we going back and forth through a cracked window, a dude with another yellow vest start walking up. This dude at the window, and the dude walking up like, yo, and the dude at the window start running, booking it down the street, booking it. The dude was walking up to the dude, and then he started running, so the other dude turned back away. And he went to the parking lot, so he is the real parking person, and this dude is just somebody who ordered a yellow vest off Amazon trying to get $15 off of us. And then picture us really gave him $15 and our car still would have got towed. We would have been mad or anything. Like, they be scamming for the littlest things, so it's not always what it seems. If you see free parking, park there. You don't owe nobody, you don't have to pay anybody anything if you see that. So just know that. Another thing that I've noticed since I've been here is the males here. If you feel like you finna come here and talk to somebody or your husband down here, you came to the wrong place. This is not what it is. Like, no. And another thing that I'm going to tell y'all about the males here, a lot of them, it be the regular hood ones, and they be gay. But they won't tell you that, and you're not going to know that unless you do some real hardcore digging or you ask one of your gay friends about it or something like that. But they would literally be gay, and they would still take you places, basically play their role or whatever, and they like boys. They don't even like girls at all. And you won't know that until you catch something or something. So y'all need to be careful with that, because it's it be the hoodest ones. The people that you think are hood, it be them. So y'all need to be careful with that one. Something else. Here, the dudes here in Atlanta, they act really bougie. Like, I don't know, it's just different from New York. It's just different. Like, they act bougie here. They act like they're not going to approach you. You know, they act like too feminine here. They act sassy here. Like, that's, if you hear people say the males here in Atlanta, they act sassy or they act this, they're not lying. They're telling you the truth. Like, they want to be the female, or they want to wear heels or something. I don't know. I don't understand it. But that's something here, literally. Here, you might notice the dudes, they like to be clean here. Like, that's cool. Like, they're supposed to want to be clean. Like, they like to be clean. They like to get a manicure, get a pedicure. Make sure they, you know, their feet is nice. Make sure their hands is nice. Make sure, you know, their haircut is done before they go somewhere. Like, and that's okay. But I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, this is just me. Like, I just feel like sometimes it's just too much. Like, okay, let me try to explain what I'm trying to say. Like, it's okay for you to get your hygiene done. Like, you're supposed to do that. Have your hygiene done. But sometimes, like, if you notice they're doing it a little bit too much, you need to start being suspicious. Like, if y'all about to go somewhere and he talk about something, and it's literally, you just got your hair cut last week and you talk about something. Oh, no, I can't go because I need a haircut. Like, bro, what dude is saying that? I don't know. That's just weird to me. And then like, or it'd be like, oh no, my nail, I need to get a manicure first. Or if they care about their hair and nails more than a female will. It's just kind of weird. Some, not all the dudes here, but some and most of them. That's how they be. I'm telling y'all. So y'all need to be. That's something I noticed living here. Like, watch out for those. Like, and also y'all need to know this about dudes too. Like, they will be trying to talk to you, and don't never talk to nobody that you meet in a club. Obviously, you need to think about it. They're in the club trying to gain females. That's why they're in the club. They already got they BM or they girl or they kids. They already got a whole family at home, but they trying to recruit when they in the club. So don't be taking nobody serious that y'all meet in a club, because just don't do it. Don't even do that to yourself. I'm just telling you right now. Dang. I see that and keep going in my face. Okay. Some dudes actually are smart and have brains here. So don't get it twisted about what I'm saying. But everything I'm saying is highly true. You know what I'm saying? But you have some dudes who are caring and who are nice and don't have a bird brain. They're not ducks. You know what I'm saying? They have a mindset on them, a motivating mindset. You have some dudes that are like that. They're business oriented. You know, they just trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? They got a hustle to them. So you do have that here as well. And obviously you have that here. This is Atlanta. And if I miss something, I'll definitely do a part 2 if I miss something. But as far as that, that really just sums it up for the dudes here. Like, yeah. Niggas, yeah. Just, you know, when you meet people, just keep them at a friend space. Like, don't overdo it, because just don't do it. Just don't overdo it. Okay, the last topic I want to touch on before I end this video is female friends. I just want to tell y'all, like, if y'all moving here to Atlanta, and this is something I personally noticed because this is my life update. So this is just me, but, you know, it might help you in the future or whatever. I just want to tell y'all about friends. Be careful and please know how to read the room. You must know how to read the room if you move into Atlanta, because it'll be stuff that you think that you know about a person that you really don't know about a person. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you gotta pay attention to. The girls here are users. The girls here are liars. The girls here envy. And the girls here are jealous. Like, and they want to be in competition with you. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. And something that I've noticed is that people who are born and raised from Atlanta, they are actually the cool ones. You know, they are actually the cool ones. But the people who come from different parts of the world to move to Atlanta, they are the ones who are all of those things that I just listed. Liars, envy, jealous, competitors. Like, they are those females. The people who are born and raised, they're actually pretty cool. Like, I've met some folks that are actually cool. And I actually have a few friends that I won't say few, a couple people that I met in Atlanta that I consider my friends. I mean, I guess it's really just who you run into, but just know that it's out there and always be on the lookout for that. And just don't never let your guard down too fast and learn how to read that room, literally. I don't want to say it's all females here, but some females, they'll see that, you know, you might have a following on Instagram and they don't, so they might try to be friends with you just so they can get their Instagram up. So you'll notice they always want to tag you and stuff constantly, or do this or do that. And I'm not saying that's exactly what that means, but it's it's close. Like, it's literally, it's close. So be careful with that. You got some people that you might know. Chris Brown, I'm just giving an example. Any celebrity or somebody who known. You might know somebody who's known or a celebrity, and they know that you know them, so they want to be friends with you to get closer to them. They don't really care about you. They don't really care about their friendship with you. They don't care about none of that. They care about getting to that person, but they're not going to show that to you. You have to see the signs of what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? You have to catch on to that, and they'll try to be your friend to get closer to that person. So stuff like that you got to watch out for. Females are really just sneaky here, and I'm not saying it's not everywhere. That's everywhere. But here it's just like you run into it every time you turn your head. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like right in your face every minute. So you just need to pay attention to that. Something else about females that you need to pay attention to, the jealousy part. Like, people will be jealous of you the whole time, but they won't show it or tell you. You'll have a female friend that wants to be around you or be around you because they see that you are doing good, but once they see that you are doing too good, or like maybe even surpassing them or a little bit better than them, they don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make nothing into something to get you angry, get you out of your character, create an argument or stuff like that. So just pay attention to female friends here. Other than that, like, life here in Atlanta, like, I like living here. You know, I don't have a problem with living here. Y'all know this is my first apartment. And I like it. I like living here and the new opportunities, the new people you run into. But just remember, the people that you run into for collabs or networking, or just people that, you know, you meet in a certain environment. Like, if you meet somebody in a club, keep them strictly for clubbing. If you meet somebody for your business, keep them strictly for business. If you meet a friend, keep them strictly as a friendship. Like, don't try to combine, don't try to make your club friend your best friend, and now you telling her business and then wonder why stuff get brought up or messed up or you exposed or anything like that. Just keep people how you meet them, literally. Don't do too much, especially here in Atlanta, until you actually feel like you know a person. And don't think you'll know a person until 6 to 7 months later, and probably longer than that. You really don't know a person. So females are opportunists here. And yeah, that's basically my life update. I didn't really get in specific details with stuff, but if y'all really mess with this video, make sure y'all like the video and make sure y'all comment something. And when I say something, I mean that 100 sign that we talked about earlier. Drop that 100 sign in the comments, like and subscribe to my channel. But if y'all like this video and y'all want more videos like this, let me know in the comments as well, because I'll do another video and I'll get into more details about a certain topic that y'all want me to talk about, because I've been here for a good few months, so I could get into detail and tell y'all some juicy stuff that y'all need to know if y'all plan on moving here to look out for and stuff like that. Without further ado, Nunu out. Also, one more thing, y'all, I forgot to add in about females. Like, every female is not like that, but you have some good females here in Atlanta, because obviously I told you that I have a few friends here that I met in Atlanta. But people are not stuck up. Like, you might see them, might think, oh, they bougie, or oh, they not going to say anything. No, they're the total opposite. They don't mind talking or helping you out. And you know, that's, you know, it's just, everything is not what it seems. So it's some good people here, females here, that you'll find a good friend. And when you find that one good friend, keep them. Literally, keep them. And also, stay away from people that don't want to grow. And when I say don't want to grow, I mean, like, want to still be in the same, like, comfortable being in the same position, the same. Like, if everything stays the same with them, you need to get away from them, because you don't want to end up being the same. You need to be around new people who have, you know, interest in the same things you have interest in and stuff like that. Like, that's something else I noticed living here. Like, I'm surrounding myself with people that do the things I want to do, or do things that I am doing, and it's helping me stay on track, and it's motivating me, because if I see them editing YouTube videos, I'm finna be like, oh, I need to start editing my YouTube video. Like, it just motivates you. So, you know, try to surround yourself around things like that living here. So that's something else I noticed. And yeah, but other than that, like I said, I love Atlanta. I like it. This is a good place for you to start your journey. If you want to start a business or being a content creator, this is the perfect place for it. But as far as me staying here for life, no, I already know I'm not staying here for life. This is just something temporary to get my business going, to get my being a content creator going, and then I'm gonna get up out of here quick, in a hurry. So I just had to say that, and I need to go get some lip gloss, because I'm sick of keep licking my lips and they keep getting ashy. So yeah, stay tuned to my next video though. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Nunu out.